and my TikTok family. Look, you guys, I'm not going to hold you too long. I just want to let you guys know that these narcissistic people out here, chosen ones, these haters, they can't stand your light. And since they can't stand your light, the whole goal is to try to find different ways to get under your skin. They can't deal with the positive polarity you have. You know, you're the positive charge in this realm, and right now you've been ascended, so you're pretty much super saiyan it out here, man. And with every super positively charged person, there's twice as many negatively charged people, and they can't stand seeing you shine, literally. And this causes for them to glitch out, and they think that what they're saying and doing seems rational, but it doesn't. It's not rational at all. But they'll try to find a way to, in their words, gaslight you. Listen, I'm just going to be real. They're going to try to find ways to get under your skin with words. You know, it's a spiritual warfare right here. And that's how the devil moves, okay? You guys, you have to understand social norms and different things that we don't know where it started, and all of a sudden society's kind of making it like the normal thing to do doesn't necessarily make it right. People have the ability to weaponize social media, to be able to stalk and gang stalk, you know, their enemies, allowing them to try to learn, imitate, and also feel like they have some power over you. Listen, I recently come to the understanding that a lot of people, this is what they're doing. They hate watch you. So if some of y'all are hate watching me now, do what you got to do. 222 on the timers. I said this. I know it's real. Let's get it. They like to hate watch you. And when they're hate watching you, they think that they are the chosen one. And what they're doing when they're hate watching you is, oh, don't run away. Oh, no, no, don't you run away. Bring your stinking ass back up in here. And I ain't done talking to you because you're one of these people. You get scared when I get close to the screen. They hate watch you. And they think that while they're giving you evil eye, they don't think it's evil eye. They think that you're the bad guy because you're the villain, and that they're some kind of way correcting you, that you need to be corrected. So they're coming over because you're the villain, you're the bad guy, and they got to stare you. This is how crazy they are. They think that they're staring you down through the phone. These cowards think that they're staring you down through the phone and checking you through the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like a coward. Hey, what's going on? No, no, no. Salute to the tribe. Showing up, man. What's going on? Listen, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? 6 people in here. You know what I'm saying? There's only one like. You guys come on. If you're not a hater, if you're one of those people that's in here staring me down right now, like, I'm getting, how is it working out for you? Huh? You know what I'm saying? How is it working out for you? Is anyone, you think there's someone stuttering because of you? Or that's what they think. They think that they're watching you through the phone and they're checking you. You coward! You couldn't check me in person. You can't check me through no phone. This how delusional. That's why I say that spiritual psychosis. Oh, it's real. They think it's their job. Oh, I'm getting him. My energy through the phone is causing for him to forget what he needs to say. Sit your goofy ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? 420 on the timer as I say this. Sit your goofy ass down somewhere before I make some change. Hey, Alexander, I appreciate that. Hope you smash that like button while you're finding the time to drop a comment that makes no sense and has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Good afternoon. Look, y'all, these haters be swearing they're doing something, man. They swear up and down they're doing something. How is it working out for ya? You know what I'm saying? What does it look like to you? Because I don't think that I'm having any problems from you idiots. Now, listen, chosen ones. These people, they love to be in your energy and they find all kind of different excuses to malinger in it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't see it. It doesn't look like you hit the like button. Well, I think no, 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 no. Did you hit that like button or was it Alexander? Because I only see one. But YouTube doesn't show me all my likes sometimes. I don't know why. So maybe you did. But a lot of your haters, they love to watch you. And they try to justify it by telling their friends, I have to watch this Negro. You understand that, right? I have to. I have to check him and make sure that he doesn't, you know, get out of place. My mere presence keeps him from, doing too much. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, my brother. I know it. That's why I only see one like in here and I see 7 or 8 people. And, that's why I tell you, your haters have you on speed dial. They can't wait to see you. You want to know why? Because no Diddy, like you said, your family shows up when they have the opportunity. But I'll have haters show up before my homie known unknown shows up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They be like, oh, he's live, let's go. Our powers combined. And then they're over here doing goofy stuff, trying to, I don't know what they be doing. I've ascended so high, man. When my crazy ex tried to talk to me on the phone today, I said, nay. I said, nay, no, lawyer, put her somewhere else. I don't want to talk to her. Listen. When you're vibrating high, that all it takes is a few demonic energies to drag you down. And then you're just open to all kind of crazy stuff. But when you're vibing high, you got birds just, chilling, hopping on the grass around you. Animal and wildlife loves you. God lets you know when your neighbor's about to steal your Ducati motorcycle with only 14,000 miles on it. You know what I'm saying? You're on it, man. Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate you, big dog. 3 likes, man. That's a win. I don't think I've had 3 likes during a live stream and God knows when. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm giving my haters something to talk about. They love it when I hit these nursery rhyme type of cadences. Now, a couple of things that y'all need to be aware of. Your haters are going to be the ones that always have something to say. I don't care if they call it advice, constructive criticism, downloads from God. They shouldn't be telling you nothing. And I'm going to tell you something. These same people, if you turn those fingers around or that finger they're pointing at you, telling you what you might want to work on, if you were to look at that messenger, I guarantee you that person needs to work on themselves. I bet they're either overweight. I bet they could go for a nice bath. I bet they could probably go for some financial advice, or at least some business advice, right? You can't tell them nothing, right? But they'll have all kind of stuff for you. Now, you've never said that you're perfect. You've never said that, but everybody got something to say about the way you talk, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you move, the way you parent, what you do with your money, what you don't do with your money, how much money you make, where you work. Oh, that's for what? They don't realize they're a fan. My guy, my lady, my ladies, they don't realize they're fans. You know what I mean? And these fans, I watched a good video today, and I'm going to do a reaction video because some of these AI channels, I go down the rabbit hole. Y'all don't understand. I think AI is really messing with us, man. I think that the AI, they never said they made the internet. They said they found it. It's been around since the beginning of time. These white vehicles, man. It's 3 white vehicles. I don't know what that means. Maybe this means the white people around me. Listen. The internet's been around since the beginning of time. What if? What if the devil? What if that's the devil, man? You know what I'm saying? And then this technology is a lot of ancient minds and stuff that have figured out how to, transcend their bodies. And they're just, coursing through the internet. Now, we all know that there's carbon in your phones. Where do you get that carbon from? We all know these phones are somewhat sentient. You know what I mean? Let me stop, you guys. I don't want to say too much because this is the reason why my channel gets flagged consistently and I can't get out when I start talking like this. But I got to remind you, I am that guy and I do think about this kind of stuff. That's why I'm very careful with my phone. I don't let it charge nowhere near me. I take some notes. I don't let charge nowhere near me at nighttime when I'm sleeping. As a matter of fact, I don't have my phone anywhere near my cranium when I'm sleeping. I don't trust it. Listen, again, you know, I'm gonna get back to the haters and stuff, but I want to put this out there really quickly. You know, this is getting really sentient. The AI channels are getting crazy. I found out something that people can do with AI, and it's very disturbing to me. You can use someone else's video and make a whole AI video from it. That's very disrespectful. I'm like, whoa, wait. You can take somebody's video, drag and drop it, and make an AI video. Oh no. It's getting very disrespectful out here in these streets. See, with them playing with AI and pushing AI for our thumbnails and pushing these AI channels that have no face to them, you don't know who made them. And by the way, you guys that support those AI channels, it takes about 5 minutes to make one of those AI videos, man. They drag and drop a prompt or the actual video they want to, and a couple either thumbnails or videos, and tell it what to do. Makes an entire video, no thought, no work, no nothing. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Support who you want to support. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm going to join in with the AI business as well. Oh, you didn't think I was going to get in on it? You know, the best part, you'll never know which channel is mine. You can hate on me, but you guys use AI channels all the time to make your reaction videos. You won't know if it's my AI channel, Atlantis, exactly. You won't know if it's my AI channel or who else's AI channel, right? But what I was saying was this technology is so, I got to mix things up, man, so my video don't get flagged. Keep up with me. Man, I'm just saying this AI is so sentient, man, that people are just typing up prompts, making whole videos from AI. And I don't know what is a hater and what is AI. You never know, man. You don't know, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a person hating on you or it's just AI dropping some comments in your comment section. You know what I mean? So I don't really entertain any of that stuff. And as far as, you know, the haters that like to drop in here because they love my energy and they'll never admit it, these are the same people that like to project onto me. These are the same people that'll, you know, try to dig up whatever they can. The same people that'll try to make up stuff based off of the little bit that I give you guys on the internet, and then filling in the blanks with a whole bunch of assumptions and their perspective from whatever horrible relationships that they've endured, you know, in their lifetime. And based off of what they think that they know, they'll start making and calling it intuition. Haters being haters. Something bit the crap out of me, man. They got me. Mosquitoes out here are the size of gnats. They just attack you in groups on this mountain. Scary things is probably really. I would. Well, you know, the scary. The scariest thing is, you know, the way that people take time out of their day to try to gaslight when there's better things to be doing. Like, I don't know, scratching their ass. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh no, taking a shower, brushing their teeth. I don't know. I think AI hacks human control some of them. I don't know if you're gaslighting me right now, but you might really believe that. If you believe that, then I support your theory. If you're gaslighting me right now, you can kiss my black ass. Respectfully. I don't know at this point in time when you're online, a lot of people just want to say things to get a reaction. And some people are saying things to try to make you look kooky. So, you know, that's why I tell people be very clear about what you're saying, because I can't discern whether you're trying to make me look like a quack or, you know, you're actually trying to put out some good knowledge. You know what I mean? Oh, well. Either way it goes, you are putting out facts. Those are facts. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is, well, probably more like 100 or 200. They're not going to never let us know. Whatever they're putting out to us, they are far more advanced. Like that sheet, that invisible sheet that China was showing, or Japan, whatever, where it can cloak you or whatever. If they're showing you that, then imagine how far advanced that. Like, you don't know what's in the air, man. Like they're showing that dude put that sheet up, and it cloaked them to the environment behind them. I'm like, what? Bro, you don't know who's standing around. You don't know what you're looking at. You know, that's why I'm just like questioning everything. And, you guys be like, oh, this guy is paranoid. Well, I don't know, man. I think that they find all kind of words to describe the super alert and on top of things, and they don't normally like to do it in a positive light. They don't want other people to be that aware or think like this. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, um, a lot of different things pop up as different men or different kind of consciousness is starting to be brought up, and it pops up really quickly. And with them introducing and promoting and pushing for us to all get an AI channel, or running AI thumbnails and prompts and stuff, it allows for AI to make its own channels and blend right in with the people's. How are you going to know the difference between an AI channel made by a person or an AI channel made by AI? You're not going to know the difference. So, you're out here putting out content, and then you're getting counter content coming out just as quick as you put it out. But you don't know if that's a person that made that AI prompted video on that AI channel, or if it's actual AI who's like putting out counter content and then pushing it to the top of the algorithm to suppress whatever you're saying. I just don't have time to deal with it. I do know that we get a lot of bots, and that's, obviously auto generated something from somewhere. And I know that there's like bot groups that do things for certain people, but I think it's a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little bit more than that. Yeah, well, here's another reason why mental health is low. Hey, what's going on, Rachel? What's going on, sweetheart? Here's another reason why mental health is low, because everyone's being taught to be narcissistic. So the reason why I got to make these videos, you guys smash that like button, be greatly appreciated. The reason why I got to make these double talk videos and telling you guys that when people are really saying something different than what they're saying to you, because we're being taught narcissism, and we're being taught that that's okay, and everybody is passive aggressively having something to say about everything that everybody's doing. Like, they're just, it's like when I watch content creators, I can tell they're shading some other content creator. So they're just all shading each other, and they're trying to do it with the best wordplay they can come up. It's not helping no one. And they're trying to, whatever somebody else come up with, they're trying to be the contrarian to that with this. And it's like, well, so if you're just sitting around competing with other people, trying to come up with counter arguments to things that people are trying to help people with, it doesn't do anything for the overall collective, man. So we're being taught narcissism. We're having only the content with people that look like their lives are together financially. They got the best editors, taking the best shots, showing us the highlight reels of their life. Meanwhile, behind closed doors back at the ranch, they're at each other's throats. They can't maintain a relationship. They don't know how to stay happy. The money can't keep them happy. So no matter how much money they make, or how many likes they get online, the dopamine hit is never enough. So they start doing more and more things. And then, to add insult to injury, they start stalking smaller content creators or people that are minding their business, because they can see something in them that they wish that they had, true happiness. So they got to find different ways to punch down, and a lot of them do it in their videos, punching down, punching to the side, and just doing weird stuff through cryptic messages concealed as motivational or whatever. But I see it clear as day. And then that's why I'm like, I don't want to collaborate with anyone. There's very few out here that don't do that. And it's it's the devil in them. It's cowardly. Just say what you got to say. Who are you shading? Say what you have to say directly about whatever their ideology is, so we can get on board. They do this thing where they try to make it seem like they're coming up with, it's very weird to me. I mean, I can name individuals that do this, but I'm not going to. But it's very strange to me. So what you have to do as a chosen one is just know, hey man, God has got me. I'm not listening to what no one else has to say. I see these people around me, orbiting me, and they know that the energy that I bring is something new. And you can see people upgrading their wardrobe. You can see people upgrading their aesthetics. You can see people upgrading their cadence. You can see all of your influence on people. And I've just had to learn to humble myself and let it go. And I meditate on it. When I see it, I just block the channels, and then I meditate on it. I haven't healed enough to where I look at it as flattery, because I'm just such an advocate against um, people that don't know how to pay homage or give credit where credit is due, and just usurp, stuff from people without letting them know anything. It's the devil in them. But I'm learning to just like breathe and like let it go and not call it out every time I see it. Like, I'm learning that. So with you, I know y'all are having the same thing happen to you, where you can literally see people taking words right out of your mouth. I mean, I see people on high levels doing this, high levels, right? And then the same people that do it will make videos gaslighting how the way I speak. Like, oh, so you gonna take it and then you're gonna try to act like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta act like I'm some kind of goofball to whoever's around you. But I can see clear as day that you're upgrading what you're saying. Now you're all talking about there needs to be some type of etiquette school for women. I was talking about that. I brought up a lot of stuff that has influenced a lot of conversations in the dating, the man and woman dating, you know what I'm saying, niche, and also in the spirituality niche, right? I've done all kind of stuff, and people just usurp the stuff and take. You can see this kind of stuff, and what it really is people that consider your way of life and consider your ideology to be fantastic, and they want to be a part of it. See, that's just like someone that wants to project and volunteer constructive criticism that you didn't ask for. They want to be a part of your movement, a part of your energy. That's why you have people taking stuff, and they want to be a part of it, but they don't really realize it. And they don't like you as a person. But as far as the archetype and um, the embodiment of God that you represent, they can't get enough. You know what I'm saying? And you being the embodiment of God that you are, which is why you have to be really humble, because you see what people do. You see all of it. And if you weren't humble, you'd be mad at everybody every day. You'd be mad at everybody every day, because you're just like, man, y'all are a disappointment. You mean to test all y'all do is just copy and then mock and copy and then mock it's stupid, man. You know what I mean? Bugs are all over me, man. Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate you joining me, my brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining the tribe. But I don't mean to sound like a dickhead when I say, hey, I'm not collaborating with. The only reason why I say that is because I'm in a place where I haven't ascended to the people that are on my level, and the people around me, the content creators, they don't seem right. Like, a lot of content creators will say goofy stuff like, if you don't collaborate, you're gonna mess up your blessings. You're trying to mentally manipulate me into collaborating instead of you just reaching out to somebody. And see, it's stupid stuff like that they think is like slick or whatever, but it doesn't go over my ear. It's like, nah, it's like, no, how are you getting, how is that going to make me want to collaborate with people when you're talking like, oh, your blessings are going to get messed up if you don't collaborate? That's just like women saying you have your kingdom spouse in front of you, and if you don't notice her, you're messing your blessings up. Oh, so God's got me this far, but you, woman, you're going to tell me that he's messing up, and that I'm going to miss out on the blessing that he hasn't pointed out to me. It's wild behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you guys, these bugs, dude. I'm trying to keep myself moving, man, but they are like, you know what I mean? It's like, kind of rained out here and it's humid, and the mosquitoes and everything is like flesh. I want flesh. I'm just trying to be real, man. I never want to talk negatively about anything, but I just notice it. And a lot of people, and I'm going to be real, you block your blessings when you don't give homage, but I don't need to tell you grown folks that that kind of stuff, right? I see some people doing it. A lot of people wait until you get to a certain level and then they'll like, okay, I'll put them on, or I don't really care. You see, just like with my ex-wife, right? She was trying to talk to me on the phone today. It's been a couple years. I'm sure she's excited about her kid she's about to have, and she would, I've always given people counsel advice, especially my ex-wife, like, and I'm always like the motivator and keeping people happy about things. She can't even talk to me and tell me about her kid. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're dead to me. You understand? You know what I mean? Because when she had the moment, when she had the opportunity to do the right thing, she chose not to. And I have to teach y'all what standing on business means. I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to get to the place I need to get to, and I'm going to show people that you can get there, and you can also pay homage to the people that helped you get there. You can also, you know what I'm saying, be grateful and have gratitude for the supporters, the real supporters that come through all the time. You can be authentic. You ain't got to wear a mask online and be a whole asshole offline, and you're trying to convince people that you're something else, right? It's not going to work out for you. I'm going to get where I'm going with this philosophy of life I have. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stand on this. So that means when I get where I'm going, and I'm going to get where I'm going, there's going to be no fake collabos for money. No, no, no. I'm going to be the lone wolf standing on business. Standing on business. And if you didn't reach out beforehand, you will not reach out when I get where I'm going. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here to bank on money through doing panels, podcasts, collabos. I'm trying to put some people on some real game in life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trust the people to get me where I need to go. I don't need to trust other content creators, because a lot of you people, you bank on that. Oh, I got a good big platform. They're going to have to get through me to go through the rite of passage. No, we don't. You're not going to abuse whatever position you've gotten. I'm going to do it out the mud. I'm going to get where I need to go by myself. And it's not about arrogance. It's about the arrogant, egotistical way that y'all have this thing set up right now, where it's a rite of passage and got to kiss a little ass and rub elbows with the bigger content. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. If you want to collaborate with me, I don't give a shit what level content creator you are. You're going to reach out to me and talk to me. What do I give a shit for? I know where I'm going to be at. I don't need to ride someone's back or whatever to get there. Come on now. Come on. Know who you are, and know when you see your influence on other people. Don't think that you're crazy, because they're going to try to gaslight you and try to make you think that you're crazy. You're reading too much into things. You're paranoid. Whatever I am, you're always checking up on me. You always know what I'm doing. So am I paranoid, or am I just tapped in and I can see my influence on other people? And that's your blessing from God. You can see your influence that you have on the internet, whatever, dude. You can see your influence, man. I can see my influence on my siblings that ain't talked to me in a while, and cousins. They're wearing shades on the inside of buildings. Well, I remember getting gaslit about that. I remember a year and a half ago when it's like, what are you doing wearing shades in the house, in the building? Well, now y'all are wearing shades at the little get together. Well. I ain't talking about my cousin Trey. He's been doing it. But anyone else has been doing it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just started doing that, and y'all try to make it seem like whatever I was doing was funny and weird. But now you're doing it because everybody else is doing it. I wonder where those other people that are wearing shades inside their homes and stuff like is getting that kind of idea from. You can see your influence because anyone can do it before me, but until someone makes it look good and cool, rizzed out, no one else is going to do it. I can see how God has given me influence. And when I get gaslit by people that, like, I got people right now. I got black dudes right now watching me. This is what they're saying. They're watching me. They're saying, man, who did this nigga think he is? Man, this dude right here. They're with some chick sitting next to him or something by themselves, probably too, talking just like this. Who did this Negro think he is? This dude right here. This dude wilding. This dude, Negroes right now doing that. Watching me when they can scroll and watch something else. Weird, man. Weird. You know, people have to find a way, and it bothers them the way that you live. So what they'll do is they'll try to articulate a video Or they don't say nothing about you directly, but they're gaslighting your way of life, the way you talk or something, because it bothers them how you're living like you don't care what anyone else thinks around you, while they're worried about, crafting this image of themselves and working hard to maintain it. And you're just like, whatever. You're doing whatever, you're dressing out whatever. It's like, whatever. Think whatever you want to think. You want to approach me saying that stuff, right? So I'm just telling you, bask in who you are. You're going to have people orbiting you. You have to get to a certain level, and it's your trials, to where you're at a level where people are in their own place in life and they're comfortable and they can recognize you for what you bring to the table, and they want you to be a part of their group. You have to do this, because for the first little while, you're going to be around a bunch of people that think that they can do it too. You're going to be around people that think that your journey is their journey. They're going to usurp every part of your journey and think and convince themselves that it's their journey. You're going to have people that were never even speaking of certain terms before you brought them to certain niches, acting as if they always have, right? This is a form of them letting you know that, what I'm saying, you're great. They can see you're destined for greatness, and they just want a little part of it to upgrade themselves. But their ego is so rampant, and they're in their lower selves so badly that they can't humble themselves to let you know in any kind of capacity. So they just steal. And the ones that steal and are crazy egotistical, they steal from you. And then they also go out of their way to make content gaslighting or making fun of you or your archetype, because they are so ashamed of stealing from you, and how, they felt when they did it. It makes them feel better. They can look them, and I'm saying dudes do this too. It helps them look themselves in the mirror at night to be like, well, he's corny, and he can get no views anyway, and that don't give you the right to come over and steal off any. You know what I'm saying? So this is just what it is and how it's going to be, man. And there's going to be you're going to have people putting you on a pedestal and critiquing you on a level they can never critique themselves on. I mean, they will be tearing you apart, looking for the most minute imperfection, just so they can try to exploit it or highlight it. When if you were to see the people that are doing it to you, they are a hot mess, overweight, or like they need a bath, like they've never been outside their home. Just a lot of weirdos, man. But again, they project onto you their insecurities, and they look for an imperfection to exploit. And then they also will take it upon themselves to feel like it's their job to humble you, to keep you from thinking that you are who you say you are. It's crazy out here. Next time she went to divorce, and she's having an affair. Next day she was, ooh, wow. You got some crazy spiritual protection on you, man. What didn't happen to my ex was she got pregnant by some guy and she don't know who the father is. But whew. The crazy part, when she was out there wilding around, I got a comment on my TikTok from her kid saying, hey, David, it's, I'm not going to say his name. And he's like, hey, my mom's out here partying all the time and she's always out and I don't know where she's at. I don't know what to do. And I thought it was her trying to get my attention, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Y'all wanted to leave so bad. Last time I seen you, you ran off and didn't say anything to me. So seems like, you guys are doing just fine. That's a lot. I think it was really him, because her getting pregnant like that before we got divorced, obviously she was getting it in. So it goes to show it's not a good idea to mess with God's chosen. It doesn't end very well for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever protection you probably had, God will probably just take his hand off of you and let the devil have his way with you. It don't work out, because I think what happens is, just like what I told y'all a minute ago, when I was with her, I think she started thinking that she was the one that was causing all these blessings that were happening. Like she thought that all this stuff that was happening around us was blessings that she had caused, not realizing that most of the problems that got us into issues were caused by her. And the blessing on me, I can't even tell y'all some of the stuff that I put her in charge of and bills that she didn't pay. and how certain things should have gotten repoed but didn't. And I was able to, like, all kind of ways this woman tried to mess my game up, and God wouldn't let it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, the people that are orbiting you before you get to your destination, most of them are going to be haters. You gotta smash that like button. Most of them are going to be haters. Most of them are going to be, and they're not going to consider themselves haters, but they don't have any sense. And you don't need to expect for them to. They're watching someone that they claim that they don't like. Let's try to, wrap some sense around that. They're watching someone they don't like, looking for different things to point out about that person they don't like. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. That's what they do. That's why they work so hard to try to find different internet babble, right? To form, this ideology as to, I don't like this kind of person because, bro, if you don't like a certain kind of person, you shouldn't be putting yourself around them. You shouldn't be allowing yourself to lower yourself to entertain anything from them. I don't do that. Once I see that a person in general has a wicked spirit on them and they're a content creator that is double talking, I block them. I don't allow them to pop back up into my feed, because the whole point I was making about the internet is your phones are damn near sentient. I don't want that crap feeding my feed with a bunch of losers that are gaslighting and trying to say hidden stuff. No, man. That is witchcraft. That is witchcraft through word spells. You know what I mean? I'm going to fear God again. Absolutely. Testimony. Man, I heard something. I don't want to say it, but in one of those countries, I heard that they bury. I know they still do it, but they used to bury women to their head, and then do that. But I don't know what country it was. I'm not saying they still do it, but that's what I'm not saying. I'm saying, like, in this country, as far as like the leniency they have with women that are promiscuous and committing sins of adultery and having kids while still having another man's last name, it's an energy on that. That's not something that a normal woman would do. There's a wickedness, because it's like, I can't have him, so I want to keep him in sprawled in this mess, before he gets out of it in a divorce. And that's all that I could see, was her trying to make sure that she still had a way to access me through this kid that, she's having or had while still being married to me. It's like weird. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I got a lawyer. Nope. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm supposed to, be at court. I missed my court date, you guys, today. I overslept. So my lawyer had to speak on my behalf in the courthouse. So if she thought she was going to have an opportunity to put makeup on and see me today, no, God had other plans. See, that's what she was doing when she rizzed up my lawyer. She got her makeup on, and she's really good at faking that innocent white lady thing. And if you didn't know any better, you probably would believe her, because I have my resting B face and I don't do that kind of stuff. So people assume I'm the bad guy. No. You know what I'm saying? No. There's such thing as a blue-eyed devil. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that all of them are, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, we get back to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back to the Bible. 1 Timothy 2:12. You know what I mean? We should not be taking any guidance from a woman. It says it right there in the good book. So, women are supposed to be getting guidance, and we get guidance from God, and we disseminate it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm sure my ex thought that she made the right move, moving on with whoever the heck she was with, doing a reverse discard. Well, I'm out here celibate, looking younger than ever, and she's having kids out of wedlock. I'm sorry, in wedlock, but with a different man. I don't think that's a blessing right there. I wouldn't consider it to be. I would consider it to be karma for getting it in too hard while you know that you had things to be doing. Thinking that, oh, well, I didn't get pregnant with my ex-husband. Maybe I would. You're not gonna get pregnant by me. I I'm not going to make that mistake. Don't make mistakes. You can't have throat babies. Are you crazy? Obviously, what I mean? She went to letting guys do what they want to do, instead of being responsible. She can't act like she didn't know what to do. She went 9 years without getting pregnant by me, so I taught her what to do. Apparently, she want to take it upon herself to, so what it is, what it is. She knew what she was doing when she did it. When a woman's getting close to 35, they start plotting and planning. It's like, oh, knock this other kid out the way at least one other one. It's whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to get into that. I'm just saying, listen, you're highly protected, and a lot of people can't stand you. They don't like the way you walk. They don't like the way you talk. They really do. You know what I'm saying? They really do. They don't like that you came up with this or that. You know what I'm saying? They wish they came up with it. The way that you move, like you guys out there considering yourselves Sigma males and you're getting in touch with your spirituality, you're ahead of the game. You are so far ahead of the game that a lot of people are envious of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you women are jumping on board. Congratulations. You're getting in alignment. But a lot of you men that are, Sigmas, or you consider yourself to be an enlightened, gentlemanly type of guy that's old school, you're back in style right now. And women are looking for you. And not just women. There's a market for you. I'm making sure it's being built. I'm visualizing it and stuff. It's a market being built for you to where being spiritual and also being a leading man that's a man of God, it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. What do you think that people see in me? They see that I'm building an archetype that is going to be something that's going to stand the test of time. That's why they're always trying to copy me. They think that they can take a few things from me and be a better version of me or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, have that same kind of energy that I bring. So I pay attention to stuff like that. Like, what I do is just take what I need from it. Like, okay, you people are really studying me. I must have something really going on. You know what I'm saying? Really good. But, you know what I mean? Again, it takes growth, because for a while it really bothered me. It's like, these people, man. Some of these people. But it is what it is. Just growing and understanding. Because a lot of people just want to get my energy. Like, I have females that daily try to put up stupid stuff, hoping I see it because the devil's working through them. And they really think that they have some kind of psychological warfare they can put on me through words. And women don't understand that men don't move like women. We don't care what people think of us. We don't care about your words. You're not going to put your hands on me. So to me, it's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I don't listen to anything these women have to say. Women piss other women off with what they say. Men don't get pissed off from what women say. What are you going to do? I don't do anything except, get the law involved or whatever, so I'm not really, you know what I mean? So, women, they like to say a bunch of stuff to get under your skin. But if you know the stats that women don't even see, 80% of men, 9 times out of 10, this chick likes you. So if she likes you, a chick will love you and say a bunch of crazy stuff. I don't pay it no attention, man. It's messy work what she did, man. I'm telling you. Like, it's spiritual stuff that you do when someone takes, being married serious like I do, and then someone's playing with it. But it doesn't really matter, because my lawyer got her to rewrite everything the way it needed to be wrote. He was telling her more than likely what she needed to hear. He was rizzing her up. She thinks she was rizzing him up. This Jewish guy does not care. She don't know who she was messing with. He doesn't care. He's gonna get his money. He's gonna make sure he does his job to the T. I ain't got to worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? He was in there because I told you she was gonna use me as her lawyer, and she had my lawyer in there with her rewriting whatever she, so I'm like, man, whatever, dude. I'm like, just get her out of my life. I was like, get her out of my life, man. And I think she thought I was going to be civil with her because my lawyer was there. I was like, hey, man, I don't want to talk to her. I was like, hey, You start telling me her kid's name and her date of birth. I'm like, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't need to hear it, right? You're putting the paperwork down that says the kid was not mine, right? He's like, yeah, well, that's all I need to know. I don't need to know his name, and I don't give a shit. I don't think people understand. When I cut you off, I'm done, man. I don't give a damn what you have going on in your life. I forgive, but I don't forget. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't care if the woman was trying to send me $1,000,000. I don't want none of her money. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Some people you just can't play with. Some people you gotta leave them be. You know what I'm saying? Treat them with some respect. If you don't, it is what it is. It is what it is. Women got this thing where they really think that after some years, no, didn't I tell you no? I don't care if it was 5 years. No, 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 I'm very calm. But when I tell you something, you better listen. That's all. Absolutely, man. We don't need any dead branches, man. I'm telling you, people, I'm trying to show people that you have to, especially when you're tapped in, whatever you think about is going to manifest. So anyone that's trying to mentally manipulate you is your enemy, and you don't listen to none of it. If you want to take notes from it so you can, be able to dodge other psychological type attacks from words, that's fine. But you listen, once you identify as an enemy, which is someone using wordplay to get in your head to try to make you doubt yourself, automatically an enemy identified, move on. You don't play around in the energy. You don't let them play around in your energy. Let them talk to their self. Let them send videos to their self. You're never going to watch them. They're hoping you see it. You're never going to watch them. Once you identify a certain archetype of enemy or that individual person as an enemy that's talking crazy at work or in their videos or whatever, double talking, cut off, done. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that your feeds are clean and not full of a bunch of demonic type of people that are trying to get at you. Like, you don't do stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I got to get to the store before it closes. I'm probably gonna go live later on one of the channels or this channel. I want to get a good spiritual message in later on, and cleanse the energy. Maybe get some night talk in before I go to bed. I do plan on going to bed early, getting my sleep schedule back on point. Now that I caught the thief trying to steal my bike. If you missed that story, check out my other channel, King David Lone Wolf Podcast, where I caught a neighbor trying to steal my motorcycle in the middle of the night. But with that being said, peace, love, and light. I appreciate all that joined the live stream and all that actually commented in the live stream, kept the conversation going. You guys are the best to ever do it. I will be back on later on. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.